What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Ultimate Dad, bringing you another video. Today's video, we're going to be going over the 3-3-5 defensive scheme. The scheme that I run. Some guys in the chat wanted to learn how to run the scheme and how I run the scheme, so we're going to go over it today. It's going to be hard for me to tell y'all everything that I do in this scheme because it's some complex setup sometimes. And it's a lot that got to do with tendencies and whatnot, so it's just gonna be hard for me to detail it all the way down so y'all can do it exactly the way I do it. But I'm gonna do the best I can. But before we get into the video, smack that like button because it ain't gonna smack itself. We did great on the last upload, man. We got 50 likes when I asked for 40. This time I'm gonna ask for 45 likes, guys. We need 45 likes on this video, guys. UD gang, stand up. I know we can do it because we did 50 on the last one. Let's push it, guys. We trying to get to 50,000 subscribers by Madden 19, guys. Let's go. But without further ado, let's get into the 3-3-5 scheme. We're gonna just go up against a random play and let's see how we're gonna do it. Alright, first what I would do here is base align, put Hitchens in that middle third, and that's what the setup gonna look like if I'm going up against this formation. They go with the run game and picks up pretty good yards. I wasn't expecting to run that time. I should have probably moved. Alright, what we gonna do here is, I'm gonna blitz him, and I'm gonna play the flat myself. Move my lineman over just in case they run it. See, I'm playing that flat route myself in that situation. Like right here. Okay, move the lineman over. Deep third. And I'm gonna blitz him again. When it's a tight formation where the receiver's in close, I do this a lot. Go out and play that flat route myself and blitz. But this is a regular formation. I'm gonna move my line to the left. I like to move my line to the strong side of the formation for run support. And he goes. That's a pretty good play against that. But always remember, when you're running this scheme, make sure to put your lineman on aggressive. And that was an incomplete pass. Baseline, put him in the middle third, put my lineman to the strong side of the formation. And he goes with the wheel route. Against a user, this is a lot better. The computer seems to make the right read every time. And you can play with the coverages. Sometimes you can go hard flat. Sometimes you can go cloud flat. Let's go. But this right here is the play that I'm coming out in 95% of the time. No, I ain't gonna say 95. Probably about 80% of the time, guys, I'm gonna be in this play. Let's go. And on aggressive, I can't put my men on aggressive on this. Like against the run, I'd probably do something like this. Because I'll run this against a two receiver set until they start gashing me with it. And just because I go away from him. A user wouldn't have made that play right there. A user would have went to that slant route. But 80% of the time, this is what I'm calling. And this formation right here is a formation where you cannot put somebody in the middle third. And those is where this formation can get you in trouble because you got to realize that you're in that formation. And you can't do a middle third in that situation. So you're going to have to make some quick adjustments to get your defense in the right situation. Like this right here. When that corner's playing tight to the formation, you can definitely blitz him and play the flat route yourself. And click on to the safety and make that play back there. This scheme requires you to have a great user. Like, you're gonna have to be clicking on, you're gonna have to be playing stuff in the middle of the field yourself. Like, you gotta know what you're doing with that user to play this scheme. You know, on a set like this, I like to bring my safeties down a little closer to protect in that run game, because I'm pretty sure a run probably coming from a formation like this. He play action, and for some reason my corner dropped off to a post where he shouldn't even have did that. I don't even understand what the logic was. And then, you know, you've been blitzing us all game, so maybe now you need to fake it. You've been blitzing that corner on these tight formations. Now you can fake it and put them in a situation where they think he coming, but he not, and you probably could get an easy turnover in that situation. It's just a thinking game, guys, when you playing this scheme. Outsmarting the defense, the offense. That's how you win. And remember, this play, why I'm showing y'all this so many times, is this is the play that I'm gonna stay in for 80% of the game. I mean, there's gonna be different adjustments that I'm gonna make, but 80% of the game I'm staying in this play right here. And aggressive on. I don't care, unless it's a tight part of the game where I can't afford to give up that 5-yard penalty. I'm gonna be on aggressive the entire game running this, because you get so much more pressure. Look at that good throw by Tom Brady, which should have been an interception, but Cowboys defense trash, so you already know how that goes. Look at that, because the corner playing tight, I'm gonna bring it from that way, and knowing that my responsibility now is the flat. You see how we take that away and the pressure come? All right, I'm gonna show y'all this a couple more times. Setup will be like that because the corner has nobody to cover over there. So I'm gonna watch the flat. You see that? And he just come in. And I mean, that's tough, because when you see that corner coming, the first thing you're thinking is, okay, hot read, flat route. But knowing that as a defender, you gotta be there. And that could turn into a pick six. And it's turned into several pick sixes for me. And we're gonna let Tom Brady scramble. What? Move that line over, and that's what my setup gonna look like this time. I mean, I just can't pinpoint and tell you. Alright, this, I'm gonna give you my blitz setup now without all the adjustments that I made. This would be the main setup that I would tell somebody to make. Baseline, press, put the middle linebacker in a deep zone and run it like this until you start picking up on how to make all those adjustments that I've been making in the complex setups. Baseline, middle linebacker, press, put that middle linebacker deep zone. This is what the play art's gonna look like. But you know, your responsibility as a user is to play that vert hook, and you got to play short middle of the field. So you got a big responsibility down low. But if you got a good user like an Anthony Barr, Shazier, or somebody in Mutt, and you know what you're doing with the user, this play is tough to pass on. One more time, I'm gonna show you the basic setup. Baseline, move your lineman to that strong side, put your middle linebacker in a deep blue, and you're using those two vert hooks that you took off the field. There we go. And he threw it right to me for that pick six. Alright guys, we're gonna move on to the next play of this scheme, which I mix in probably 15% of the time. We're gonna go base of line because I want this play to look exactly like every other play. We're gonna take these purples off the field and put clouds out there. And you do that by hitting Y, playing underneath coverage and then over the top coverage. And I'm gonna move my lineman to the strong side of the formation. This is what the playoffs gonna look like. And what's huge about this play is you got a spy on the field for all these people with the mobile quarterbacks. Once you've been running that Tampa 2 look the whole game, people gonna start looking for reasons to. They're gonna try to run the ball with the quarterback. And when you mix this in, it puts them in a bad situation because now they can't run with the quarterback. So when you do go back to the Tampa 2, they're not even going to be looking to run with the quarterback no more because they think that spy out there. It's all a mind game, guys. You got to play mind games with your opponent to put them in awkward situations. The more you make an opponent think, there's the more chance he's going to make a mistake. See, the computer makes all the right reads. Base a line. Put that in a cloud flat. If it's a running look, I might bring the safety down a little bit, but I believe it's a pass, so we'll leave him where he at. Or if I think something quick coming in the flats, I might move that safety down a little bit so we can hurry up and play that route. Wow. That's just Tom Brady accuracy because that should have been a pick six. I don't know why Woods didn't get to that. And look, I do not press. The only thing about this formation that somebody probably can identify is I'm not gonna press cover 3 because y'all know what happens when you press cover 3. When you press cover 3, you gonna get burnt over the top. Ain't too much to it. You're getting burnt. So sometimes when you run that Tampa 2, you might want to play off because you want all your plays to look basically the same. So good Madden players can't identify what it is that you're doing. Because if you're playing a good Madden player, they're going to identify the defense that you're in and they're going to scorch you. So you want them to think that you're always in Tampa 2. So when you do go to this defense, it's tricky. They might misread it and throw it into coverage. But this play, I don't have to show y'all as much because we're only running it 15% of the time and the basic setup is exactly what you're looking at. And base a line, play a cloud flat, or sometimes you can switch to a hard flat if you think that short pass coming. It's just playing mind games. If you see they've been throwing it in the flats to the running back, you can play hard flats on it. I'm going to show you this play one more time, guys. Now I'm going to show you one more play that I use in this scheme. And I only really use 3 plays from this playbook. And I'll be locking up my opponent on a consistent basis, as y'all can see in the streams. Usually when I lose games, it's because of lack of offensive production. My defense pretty much shows up, man. Against even elite competition, my defense pretty much shows up. All right, this is going to be the last time I show y'all this one. But this is definitely a defense that you could possibly stay in for most of the game. But I like the Tampa 2 better because you get that pressure. Oh, wow. Tom Brady's breaking freaking sacks and some everything. All right, guys, we're going to the last play. And I'm just going to show y'all this like 3 times because it's really basically nothing to this one. This is more of a run defense out of this scheme. And it's the cover 4, which is a run defense out of every playbook that I've played in because the run fits just work. And this is what I might run if I feel like they're running the ball. You see how the safety collapsed down on it. Base a line, bring my safeties down to the strong side of the field. Always move them linemen to the strong side of the formation, guys. And then you just watch the back cut what you're using. But this is the run defense from this scheme. I wasn't gonna give y'all the whole scheme in one video, but I decided just to give it to y'all. I moved my linebackers to the left and my lineman to the left. Oh wow, he ran a screen play, which was good because I moved everybody to the other side of the field. Alright, guys, this is gonna be the last time I show y'all this basic line. Hopefully they run it, bring the safeties down. And that's what the play out gonna look like. And he play actions it again. But this play is for run defense, guys. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I broke down my 3-3-5 scheme for y'all. Make sure you smack that like button. We need to get to 45 likes. Share this video. Comment. Let me know how it worked for y'all. Subscribe. Until next time, guys. I'll holla at you later.